All right, our next step is we are going to make an extruded cut on the bottom of this part. And so we looked at the kind of view finder before, but we do have a shortcut to get to it. And so I can either hit the space bar, which will bring up my orientation menu, and I can select from here, or I can hit Control space bar, and this will come up. And when this prism comes up, I can just click on a side, and that gives me an isometric view. But I want to start it on this side, and so we'll come back to this, and we're going to click on this side or this surface, and we're going to begin a sketch. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a rectangle again, and we'll just use a corner rectangle, and we want it to start coincident with that bottom line. And you can see that that symbol comes up, the coincidence symbol. So I'm going to click, I'm going to drag out and over to about like that. There's my rectangle. I'm going to say OK. And in the book at this point, we're only dimensioning the height of this. And so what's going to happen is it's going to end up not being fully defined. So I'll click on the top, click on the bottom. It's going to be a height of 3 millimeters. I'm going to click the green check mark to close it, and you can look down here and it says underdefined. SolidWorks will still let us create certain features with it being undefined. And the reason it's not defined is because this rectangle is basically out in space. It's not tied to the origin, and so the drawing doesn't have a complete set of information determining where that is. But for right now, it's fine. We'll deal with that later. So to cut this, we're going to go up to Features, and now instead of Extrude Boss Base, we're going to come over here to an Extruded Cut. Now we have some of the same options. So Blind would let us cut in a direction either in or out to a specific length. We're going to click on this, and you can see that there's a few more options than with Extrude. What we want to do is we want to go through all, which means it's going to cut it right through the whole part, and it's going to leave us with a nice channel. And if I want, before I start the cut, I can look and I can check out that arrow, and it gives me an indication of what that cut's going to look like before I do it. If I turn that arrow around, you can see that it's not cutting anything because it's actually coming out towards us. So we're going to reverse that. We're going to go ahead and hit the green check mark, and now you can see that it cut that, right? If I flip this around, cut it all the way through the part. Again, maybe I want to see what this looks like in an isometric view, and so I can change that view, and I can look. Let's go ahead and we're going to rename this. We'll call this bottom slot. And we'll stop this video there, and then we will pick up with the next video with the hole wizard.